Natapos na ang 2021 NBA Draft kung saan nakuha ng Pistons si Cade Cunningham ng Oklahoma State University as the first overall pick at si Jalen naman ng G League Ignite as the second pick para sa Houston Rockets. This draft class has been considered as one of the best in recent memory, with potential franchise-changing players at the top. Let's look into some notable moments from this year's draft. As expected, Cade Cunningham ng Oklahoma State University ang kinuha ng Detroit Pistons as the first overall pick. Maganda tong pick na to para sa Pistons who lacked playmakers in the past years. Maganda din ang shooting touch ni Cunningham na kailangan ng Pistons ngayon. Cade Cunningham has the potential to be the Pistons' next franchise player. Si Jalen naman ang kinuha ng Houston Rockets with the second overall pick, pairing him with either John Wall or Kevin Porter Jr. sa backcourt. Maganda ang naging experience ni Green sa G League Ignite as he was able to have a feel of the NBA rules and style of play early. The Rockets get a player that could impact the team from the start. And between the first and second overall selection, nagkaroon ng blockbuster deal ang Los Angeles Lakers at Washington Wizards for Russell Westbrook in exchange for Kyle Kuzma, Caldwell Pope, and Montrezl Harrell, and the Lakers' 22nd overall pick. The Lakers should have a new big three with LeBron, AD, and Westbrook once ma-finalize tong deal na to. Evan Mobley from USC was drafted as the third overall pick for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Mobley is the best center in the draft at madaming experts ang nagko-compare dito kay Anthony Davis. He averaged 16 points, 8.7 rebounds at 2.6 blocks per game with a rare ball handling skills para sa isang 7-footer. The Toronto Raptors pulled the first surprise pick of the draft, selecting Scottie Barnes from Florida State. Si Scottie Barnes ay isang 6'8 forward with ball handling skills and high passing IQ. His playmaking ability and defending will be an impact for Toronto next season. The Orlando Magic drafted Jalen with the 5th overall pick after the Toronto Raptors passed on him. Mataas ang potential ni Suggs na maging dominant sa defensive end at makakatulong to sa Orlando who ranked 26th in defensive rating last season. Isa na namang surprise pick for the OKC Thunder as they selected 18-year-old Josh Giddey from Australia. Giddey was expected to be drafted in the lottery pero walang nag-expect that he could go as early as 6. He's a 6'7 guard who last played for the Adelaide 36ers sa NBL, averaging 10 points, 7 rebounds, and 7 assists. The Golden State Warriors selected Jonathan Kuminga from the G League Ignite with the 7th pick. He was expected to be in the top 5 with his NBA-ready body and explosiveness, pero nag-slide siya sa draft board at napunta sa Golden State. Rounding up the lottery are Franz Wagner for the Magic, Davion Mitchell for the Kings, Zaire Williams for the Grizzlies, James Bouknight who fell to the Hornets, Josh Primo to the Spurs, Chris Duarte to the Pacers, and Moses Moody to the Warriors. Before the 15th pick of the draft, the NBA paid tribute to Kentucky guard Terrence Clarke who died in a car accident in April. Terrence Clarke was expected to be a second-round pick. After years of having players from the University of Kentucky on the lottery, walang player ang nakuha galing sa school na to until the 22nd pick when the Wizards drafted Isaiah Jackson. Ang pick na to ay originally for the Lakers but was traded to Washington with the Westbrook deal. Some other notable draft night trades include the blockbuster deal for the Lakers and the Wizards sending Westbrook to Los Angeles. Si Ricky Rubio ay na-trade din sa Cavs para kay Taurean Prince and a future pick. Ito na ang pang-apat na team ni Rubio since he was drafted. Mason Plumlee was traded by the Pistons to the Hornets for the 57th pick of the draft at tinrade naman ng Wizards ang 22nd pick na nakuha nila sa Lakers na si Isaiah Jackson para kay Aaron Holiday ng Indiana Pacers. The NBA draft is just the beginning of what could be the wildest off-seasons in NBA history. If you like this video, please hit the thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel for more NBA content.